If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the solar eclipse, February 26th in Pisces, 2017. I'm going to be looking into my crystal for each of the 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. The air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And the fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I've been doing this with the full moons, the new moons, and the eclipses, so I'm going to look into the elements and see what messages come up for you by the element. Please click on the timestamps below this video. They are in the Show More section. There's Show More under the video. If you click on the word Show More, it drops down, and there you will see that is where the timestamps are. They're also there for the mid-month readings, the mid-month updates. So now on to your psychic crystal reading for the solar eclipse in Pisces, February 26th. 2017. The first elements I'm going to look into is Earth. This is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. I see you making big plans and to either have a getaway or big plans of a purchase of some kind, or big plans maybe just for your future in some manner. I see you working out the details and reading the fine print of things. This could be contracts, negotiations, if you make any purchases, if there's any legal papers that you have to sign and there's fine print. But I see you looking over details and fine print. You may make a change to a relationship where there's been any stop, start, back and forth motion. If you've been in a relationship like that, I feel that you may end it, or you may address it and say, you know what, there's no way I can continue on with this relationship anymore, or it has to change, or I can't keep doing it. I also see many of you earth signs making a big advancement in your career from this full moon, from this solar eclipse in Pisces. So you could get a promotion. You could get some kind of advancement. You could get a raise. You could be expanding your business in some way, or through promotions and marketing, your popularity could be on the rise, and therefore you could get bigger deals, better negotiations, more money, better contracts. I mean, that kind of thing is circling around the earth signs. I see, that old saying about looking at the glass half empty or the glass half full. They're telling me that you're going to be kind of like reorganizing or restructuring your perspectives on things. So maybe you've been kind of pessimistic and now you're going to become more optimistic. Or maybe the way you looked at things going on in your life, love situations, family situations, whatever these circumstances and situations were, I feel like you're having some shift where you're not going to see the things the same way. In some ways, maybe you're going to see them in a more positive, favorable light. In some other ways, maybe you're going to see some of these things aren't working for you, or need to be addressed, or that you're deciding you don't like the way something's going. It's going to be different for all the earth signs out there about how you're affected by it, but I do see you changing your perspectives, maybe some that you've held on to for a long time. They're saying there's a generation gap that's filling. It's filling in your family. I feel some of you have some people entering your family, children, births, adoptions, people joining up with somebody and getting married, and so therefore there's new in-laws and things like that. But there's something to do with generation gap here. So to me, that feels like if there's gaps in your family, they're going to start to get filled in by probably younger generations, or maybe not. Maybe somebody's bringing in an older partner that's going to be their spouse, and that's filling in a different generation gap. But I do get people entering into your family, new people. Any old issues that have been suppressed, kept in hiding, not out in the open, I feel that some of you will be bringing them to light. They will be getting out in the open. They will be being discussed. I see that happening. So it could be old buried secrets, old buried grudges, old wounds, old hurts, old pains, or things that were just kept in the dark. That was like family secrets nobody discussed. I get some things coming to light from this. This solar eclipse is shining light on something in your family or that needs to come out into the light. So hopefully that made sense for you earth signs. Now on to the elements of water. And this would be for Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios. I see some of you water signs really making some kind of a commitment, and that commitment is going to stick. So this could be a new job commitment. This could be a commitment of making a commitment of love and partnership with someone, like in a love relationship. It could also be, many other commitments to buy something, commitments to sell something. I do feel some of the water signs are going to have a very strong gravitational pull towards someone they're going to meet. So this sounds like love for some of you water signs, or at least sexual chemistry and attraction is going to happen here. There could be, this probably indicates that it's a soul connection of somebody you've known before. You're having that soul recognition. I do feel that the water signs are going to be easing into something new. This could be a new job, a new love relationship, a new situation of any sort. But it just comes up here, this solar eclipse in Pisces is going to give water signs some energy of like you're easing your way into something new. For many of you, like I said, new job, new relationship. It could be a new living situation, new group endeavor, new club you're going to belong to. I see you making some money. I also see the water signs traveling. So I feel you're going to travel by plane or at a distance by car, and money is linked to this. So you may be getting a raise, or maybe for your job they're going to start having you travel, or maybe you're going to inherit some money in some way, or somebody's going to give you a gift of cash, or you could be getting money through insurance payouts, tax returns, grants, loans, anything. But I see you having money, making more money, or getting money, and travel also comes up here from this solar eclipse. Some of you water signs are going to be taking some big jump or leap out of something. So it could be an old job, it could be an old relationship, it could be a house that you don't like anymore, or an apartment, or some club you belong to. I get you, or an addiction maybe you have. I get you're going to jump out of something. That comes up strongly here. Some of you are going to start gathering up your belongings and moving. It could be maybe you're moving your home. Maybe you are moving your office or your business, or something. But I see you packing up belongings and moving. That's obviously not going to apply to all of you water signs out here, but it is coming up. Dramatic steps are going to be taken to change something you're doing. Some of you may change your appearance along with it. Getting plastic surgery, getting liposuction, getting, Botox, a facelift. It could be breast implants, butt implants, breast reductions, a nose job. I mean, it could be anything. Brow lift. But it's not all just going to be in regard to your looks. You make some kind of financial gains, financial strides, and other strides forward. I really feel like this solar eclipse is doing some interesting things for the water signs. I say that for the earth signs too, really. Some of you may be broadening some kind of gap in your mind where you're getting training or educating or learning and studying about something. So the gap could be like you have a space you want to fill knowledge into. So I don't know, but I do get training, educating, and learning some things. So now on to the fire signs, the elements of fire. This would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's going to be a new romance starting for some of you fire signs. You're going to have some kind of spotlight or highlight on you. There's going to be some kind of spotlight on you. This could be your career. It could be because you're going to meet somebody new and the spotlight's going to be on you because of love. I do see many of you fire signs testing the waters with a new romance. I see you keeping your guard up slightly, though, and I do see you fire signs doing a lot of soul searching and thinking comes up here. It's like you're taking something and bringing it to fruition, taking something and bringing it into reality, some idea, project, plan, or something you've had in your head. Maybe you're going to write a book. Maybe you're going to publish a book. Maybe you're writing a play and you're going to send it off and see if somebody will do it, or a screenplay for a movie, or maybe it's a podcast you're going to do on YouTube, or it could be some other kind of creation you're going to be making something kind of spectacular and releasing it to the world, manifesting it into physical reality. You may have some dispute over ownership. So don't be surprised if somebody doesn't come up and say, that was my idea, or, you took that idea from me, or I did that first, you're not the first creator of it. Some of you may have that, not all of you, but you may have some people either in your circle or that are in the same kind of world as you, that do the same in the same field, that may say you're not the first one. That happens all the time to people, all the time. If you look back in history, it's happened to historical figures left and right, and people that have created miraculous inventions and whatnot. There's either multiple ideas getting hatched at the same time, so people feel like they harnessed it or stole it from them. So it's really more or less, to me, the collective consciousness at work. It doesn't mean anybody really stole anything from anybody, although sometimes that is what's happening, but you may get somebody that says that to you. I also feel that the fire signs are going to have something solid and in writing. So to me, this is like a contract, a deal, a marriage proposal, a license. Maybe you're going to start your own business, or some kind of permit to do something, or a copyright. Or it could be like a patent, but something like proof positive, legally binding in writing. I do feel that for many of the fire signs, about something that's going to be hatched or come up for you from this solar eclipse in Pisces. I do feel like some of you fire signs may be feeling like you have to do something to revitalize your spirit. Maybe you're going to feel like, I need to start meditating more, or I need to exercise more. I'm becoming too sluggish or sedentary, or I need to walk every day. I feel that, whatever would elevate your spirit personally, become a vegetarian, become a vegan, cut out something and eliminate sugar from your life. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for all of you fire signs, but I do pick that up, that many of you are going to be focusing on like I got to do something to either change, elevate, and amp up or amp up my energy. So I see that happening for many of you fire signs. I really do feel the fire signs are going to come up with or achieve something spectacular from this new moon solar eclipse in Pisces. So now on to the elements of air. This would be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I feel that the air signs are going to find out a lot of facts and details are going to become known to you. I see a lot of the air signs channeling some creative endeavor, some creative pursuit, or something you're doing or saying and writing. And to me, it's coming up as channeling. So I feel like your spirit guides, the angels around you, that they're giving you this boost or giving you this, the messages, and you could be writing it down. Maybe it's a book. I just see that strongly for the air signs. I also see the air signs taking something out, like dissecting it. It could be your financial picture. It could be paperwork of some kind. It could be some esoteric information or subjects. But I see you like going through it with like like a needle, or a fine-tooth comb, like really dissecting some things. I see changes afoot for the air signs. I feel like changes abound, changes in every way. I feel like your lives you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like I was doing this, and this daily before, and now everything's changed. You could move to a different location. You could end a relationship, meet a new partner, adopt a child, give birth to a child, get married. I mean, whoa, whatever. It's like so broad for all of you, but I feel like massive changes in a lot of areas for the air signs from this solar eclipse in Pisces. You're definitely going to be doing something different. It could be a new job. It could be a new love. You could start a new business. You may even change your career. That kind of thing circles around this too. It's almost like I feel some of the air signs are finding money, and they're going to be generous with it, and they're going to give it to other people. You could give it to your kids, your parents, your siblings, to charities. I don't know where the money's coming from. They're acting like you're going to find it. So, I mean, maybe some of you are going to get it through normal channels, a raise, a bonus, a commission, through work you're doing, through your own business, through, customers and clients. It can be that. But finding money could also be like maybe you're going to win money, or maybe you're going to find, hey, I had this bank account I didn't even remember, and like that you're going to do something with it. I mean, a relative maybe left you money and you didn't know it, and you're going to find out it was in this account. I don't know, but you've got money coming, and I feel you're going to be generous with that money. I do feel, now some of the other signs got this too, some of the other elements, but I do see here for you too, air signs. I feel some of you are going to be finalizing something, putting something in print. So if you were writing a book, you're going to finish it. Or if you were writing a play, you're going to finish it. Or if you were renovating your house, I feel like you're going to finish it. But it could have to do with like anything that you could finalize. I feel like a lot of finalizing of stuff coming up for the air signs. Finishing painting your house, finishing building a renovation, finishing a deal, or finishing a project plan or idea that you're going to present to the world or to your higher ups or your bosses or clients. It's like I just see that energy circling around the air signs. I do see the air signs taking something that has been in completion or that you finalized or complete, and putting all these special finishing touches, bells and whistles, tweaking it. And I see you making it like this wonderful creation of some sort. That's going to be really well liked, well received, is going to be popular. You could be writing a fantasy story, kind of like on the idea of the Lord of the Rings. You could be taking something that's, maybe a website, and that it's already there and totally changing it, revising it, revamping it, and making it really super special with like really great features and really pretty to look at that attracts a lot of people to it. I mean, it could be anything, but I see it being like you completing something, you finishing something, and then adding all this wonderfully inventive, intuitive, creative spin on it that just makes it so special that it draws a lot of attention to it, people to it, generates money for you, or generates positive feedback or popularity. So those are what I see coming up for the air signs from this solar eclipse in Pisces. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when my videos get posted here to YouTube. If you would like to get the love reading that I recorded for the year of 2017, it's not the only love reading I'm going to do, but it's the one I did at the beginning of the year where I pulled 4 cards for each sign of the zodiac in regard to love. You can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for my Psychic Tarot love readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, going to the videos tab on my menu, and I'm not sure if they were on page 8 or 9, but they're on either one of those pages. And when you see that heading of Psychic Tarot love readings for each sign, you just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I may have the crystal readings for March done by the time this video goes up. And if I do, that link will also be posted below this video in the Show More section. And you can just click on that link and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for March 2017 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You will also find these links on my website on that videos page, but it would be page 9. And March's crystal readings will be, the links will be there. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I hope they're up at the time this video goes online. I'm not sure they will be, but if so, that link will be under this video. I hope you have all the blessings you could possibly receive from this solar eclipse in Pisces. I wish you many blessings and peace.